Okay, okay, okay. We should be good. Should be good. I actually remembered to put the face cam wide this time, so. Jacob, you messed with my chair, dude. Crap. Well, you guys have to witness the awkwardness that will be me raising the chair. There we go. Should be good. Yeah, that's way better. This is not supposed to happen. Okay, maybe it wasn't this high. No, I don't. I guess it's staying low. It is low. Why is it leaning back so far? It's not meant to. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Just where's the tuning knob? Give me 1 sec. Hey. Yeah. Nope. Still not. Nope. Still doing it. Nope. Ronald broke it. Nope. Hold on. Nope. Hold on. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Okay, so Olivia's here. Jacob will be here in a second. I know he was just here. Just to help carrying groceries, I'm sure. So yeah, after the Nerds Play, we went to the Man Cave, and we had some fun, I guess. We played into Monopoly. I won. I'd never lost at Monopoly, so that's fun. What else did we do? Oh, we were doing things where we had our names on cards, and we would play 21. If you guys don't know what that is, like first to 21 wins. And the winner drew a card, and whoever name was on it, unless it was theirs, of course, could either roast them or dare them. So that was fun. Jacob's depressed now because I dared him to talk to somebody. Well, and then Ronald dared me to text that person for him. So I did that, and he's upset because he hasn't replied. So don't mention that. Don't mention that. Jacob, you didn't hear that, right? Good, good. Okay. So how's everybody? Now that the day's over, which I'm sure for most of you it is, how is everybody? How is everybody? 3 people here. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Who else here? Olivia, I know you're here. Who else is here? Let's hear it. Ah, goodness. It's always this side right there. That should be good. Okay, so. Having fun, yeah. Nickelback. Love it. Love it. Something I did want to do, though, is. No duh, you're here. Who else is here, though? Okay, so inspired by today. I think today I'm gonna talk about failure. I'm checking. My day was fantastic. That's good. That's good. Well, you don't have. It's the weekend, so. Have I written that? Have I read this? I don't know. Yesterday and tomorrow was too late. Goodbye yesterday. Why did I write that? That's crap. Jeez. Try to see if I have anything written about failure. Don't think I do. Unfortunately, don't think I do. Not sure. Oh, I'm working on that later. I have one called I'm Tired, but I don't have one about failure, I don't think. Tired. What's this? That's about family issues. I don't want to read that. All Alone, I read that, I think. Read that. School. Nothing on the back. What's on the back of this? Oh, We Judge. Or Judge. Lost. Oh, that one's actually one of my favorite ones. So, family issues again. Glow of a Star. Have I read that Glow of a Star? Talking about me. Listen here, you little snot. You simpleton. You little simpleton. Okay. You're not a failure. Demons. Haven't named that. That's a short story I was writing. I had never finished it. Life. That was just a small one I wrote, which is really crap, but hey, I got an A on it, 100%, so that's cool. Life, and then this was just me ranting on about the school system, so. I don't have anything written about failure. Huh, know what I'm working on later. Along with that one piece I said I was working on. Know what I'm working on. And then the one at the bottom is just my short story that nobody seemed to like. Listen here, you little duck. I am too a failure. Don't call me a duck, you snot. Okay. So who's here? Who is the other viewer? Oh well. Okay, so talking about failure. Not a person. Okay, we're not talking about a person. Oh, something else I forgot to mention. I'm not wearing my sweatshirt. It's actually being washed at the moment, so I can't say that. Talking about failure, what do you do when you fail at something? Well, what don't you do? Is the question. You don't be down on yourself because being a failure isn't being who you are. When you fail at something, you're at your weakest. Yes, I want to play that. Jeez, love that song. When you fail, it makes you learn. It helps you be a better person. It helps you do all these things, but you take it as what it is, a failure. But you take it in a way that it's not who you are. It defines you as how you take it, but is that really who you are? You know? Is it? No, it's not. Hola. Hey, Jacob. Hold on. I have an emotional breakdown. But it's because we take this in a way that it hurts us. When it shouldn't. It shouldn't define you either, but it should help you express your character in a way. Because that shows that at that point you're not who you want to be. Or we're talking about no, you'll. Why does everybody think I'm talking about them? Okay? I'm not. I told you I was going to talk about failure earlier. That was one of the subjects I was thinking about. But, I mean, it doesn't make you you. It just helps with you. If that makes any sense to you guys at all. And I'll explain it a little better. What it means is that you guys broke my chair. Hold on. That's fine. Because I failed hard today. To be fair, you failed hard today by a dare. Anyways. Why Okay, let me hear you guys' opinion. Why do you consider a fail to be why do you consider a fail to be who you are? Why? Because I need more than one mindset for this. So yeah, tell me that. Nobody wants to be the last one there. Everyone wants to feel like someone cares. Someone to love with my life in their hands. Be somebody for me. Oh. Yes, Nickelback. Leave me alone. Don't judge me. I like Nickelback. Okay. Okay. Good. So yeah, I want to know why you think it defines you. That's my main thing. Why you do that? I'm gonna fix this chair if I can. Nope. That's fine. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Because that's how most people see me. Like I could be good at one thing, but everyone knows the one time I didn't do good. Shows your weakest, dude. It shows you at your weakest point. But if you take it into perspective of yourself, did you really do that bad? Uh, did you? Because if you're at your lowest point, clearly you're not going to be the best you can. But because people are cruel, and once you make a mistake, they never let it go, and it haunts you. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna get to Jacob's point here. The one time I didn't do good, but was it that bad? Okay, because if you fail, clearly, as I said, you're at your weakest point. But if you're at your weakest point, would you be able to do it at all? Think about it that way. If you are still willing to continue to do something at your weakest point, which is when you fail, doesn't that show more than failure? It shows your dedication, and it shows that you are still willing to do things even when it shows character, in other words. It shows your dedication and character. And I don't see why people look down on that. I mean, I look at myself as a failure, like you guys do. But even I know that if I still tried, even when I'm down, I'm still trying. And I shouldn't be judged for failing. I really shouldn't. But what happens is we are, and we are. There's no denying that in this world we are judged for failing. Like if one of us were to like drop our stuff at a store, we would be judged for it, would we not? Yes. But you're trying harder, and people don't realize that they cause that. Now, if we're talking about failing at something more personal, then that's a whole different story. But you're still trying. You're still trying. You're still putting forward. We call ourselves failures, but we're still trying, right? We could be a failure. But we're continuing. That's the thing. That's the real thing. We are continuing and we're trying. And trying, I know I say there is no try, there's only do or do not. But when it comes to failing, you still tried. And that's dedication. You even if you're doing your best and you failed, you know how to improve now. It helps you define your character. So that's my take on failure. Okay, that's my take on failure. Let me okay. So because people are cruel, and once you make a mistake, they never let it go and haunt you. Uh, But if you're actually dedicated to something, then that means that you practice day and night and working hard for that one thing, therefore making it seem impossible that you can't do good at it. Wrong. Because in your eyes, when you're practicing, you think you're good at it, and you let your opinion of yourself be judged by these other people. But why do we do this? Okay, that's my question. Why do we do this? Because when you think about it, we seemed fine at first, right? We're like, yes, this is good. I'm good at this. I'm amazing. Like when I play Halo on campaign, I think I'm good. I go to multiplayer, I'm not that good. We judge ourselves too much, the way I see it. We judge ourselves and compare ourselves too much. If you go by your own standards without seeing anybody else do it, without thinking about anybody else doing it, then aren't you good when you first think about it, when you first do it? Don't you think of yourself good before you see others do this? And I say that because when I've seen people stream before me and I know they're way better. But have I seen worse? Yes. And that's why I keep doing them. Is because I know I'm not the worst streamer out there, and others will say that they're not either. Even if they could be, and they'll say they're not, but that's uplifting to them, and that's why we shouldn't say things like that. But I'm not the worst streamer out there, and I'm aware of that. Like, I have at least a decent setup, because that's what our society feeds off of. The people now in days feed off others' failures and weaknesses, and that's the sad truth, unfortunately. Is this a gap, or is this my hair color? Okay, it's a gap. That's the sad truth, and you're not wrong. I'm not saying you are wrong. What I'm saying is we shouldn't let it. If we can, do these things by ourselves and not see other people do them or think of them doing them, then we have an open mind, a mind seeing. I'm gonna take a movie quote that I just watched recently in art class. We have a mind clear and unpolluted by hatred. And what that means is we see only what we know. And there's no hate toward it because that's what we know, that's what we love, that's what we can do. And what happens in this movie is he goes to a place where it's full of hatred, everybody's killing animals. It's a really weird movie, but it's a really good one. And it's Princess Mononoke, in case you guys didn't know. And I mean, war between humans and the forest, and this guy comes because he had to kill a demon, and he did, but he left his mark and he's going to die, so he went to ask to be healed. What happened ends up being that he just wants people in the forest to, just work together, like, not war, not fight. And what eventually happens is that, and that's my point here. So we see things with clearness, not hatred. And when we're exposed, he didn't let it cloud himself, did he? No. Then why do we? And I know what you guys are going to say because he's the main character of the movie and that's the way they wrote it. But we're the main character of our story. We write our story. Why do we write it like that if we know there's another way that we don't have to write it like that? Answer me that, okay? We're the writer of our story. Why do we write ourselves to feel these things? Okay? I'm going to leave you guys with that question. Okay. Till then, I'm going to take a... Oh, I need another RC soon. Ha. It's another day. Snow was flying through the air. Yeah, we will carry on. Now it should happen over there. And let's just turn it on. Hey, yeah. Stand together. I know I should let it affect. I know I shouldn't let it affect me, but I can't help it. I want people to know that I'm great at what I do, and if I fail, it just feels like I work so hard only to let everyone down. Because we can't learn unless we try at something. But why do we... Okay, hold on, Jacob, hold on. Okay, I know I shouldn't let it affect me, but I can't help it. I want people to know that I'm great and at what I do, and if I fail, it just feels like I work so hard only to let everybody down. But did you let them down? Because if you think it's great, and if they care enough, then they will think it's great because you put such heart and dedication into it, and that's what you love to do. And if so, then they're polluted by hatred, which isn't what you want. So why let yourself be polluted by hatred by them, who are already polluted by hatred? We write our own stories, okay? We have control. You just gotta dig deep enough down. Believe me. Believe me. Because we can't learn unless we try at something. Yeah. Yeah. But why would you want to try hatred when you know it's something that sticks with you? You don't want that. It's like when you try, what's something you try and it sticks with you? What is it? Um, hmm. Something, uh, oh. Wait, what was I saying? Something that... Oh, okay. Like when you try something like meth, okay, like drugs, okay? Let's say that. When you're put on painkillers and you get addicted to them, okay? You know it's similar to that because you know that you could become addicted to them, but you don't believe you will. In the end, what do? You become addicted to them. And that's why we shouldn't try things like that. We shouldn't try things like around the things that hurt us. You know, if we can think now that, wow, this is going to hurt somebody in the future that, you know, I love, that I care about, why would I do it now? You know? And that's something we need to think about. Because why do we do it if we know that? Well, we feel like it never happens. Go ahead and use me example. No. And we do these thinking, oh, it'll never happen. There's never going to be a consequence. What happens? You become addicted. Your friends and family, they cry for you. They hurt for you. And in this case, you're hurting yourself because you've tried and you try not to be polluted by hatred. But what do? You hate yourself because of this thing you do, which is failure. And when it comes to failure, yes, you hate yourself for it, but it's on you. So if you can control getting into it, why can't you control getting out of it? That's the thing. Because if you care enough to get out of it, if you hate it that much, which, yes, I bring up hatred, hating hatred, because hatred and the hatred we found have counteracted each other in humans. And when we hate our own hatred, what eventually happens is something that is so graceful, and it's called peace. Okay, because we hated the hatred, so we got rid of it. Will there always be hatred down in you for yourself? Yes. I'm not saying you can completely rid it, but you can limit it to where it doesn't affect what you write in your life. Not meaning like on paper. I'm meaning like every step you take, you can't let it pollute it. Because you can diminish it yourself down to that. You can. It's called human will. And I believe you can. I really do. I really do. What should tell me who's viewing? I want to know. But yeah. So give your guys' take on what I said. I want to hear what you guys said. What you guys think of what I said. So that I know I'm not just an idiot up here talking about nothingness that nobody understands, you know? Grumpy Cat card case. In case you guys saw the stream earlier, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card is clearly this guy. well, my favorite deck to run. So we have to become our inner hippie. Listen here, okay? That's not at all what that means. Hippies aren't all about peace. I've seen hippies fight. Man, I'm talking, we need to be who we want ourselves to be. Hippies don't care. They go by the world, man. They go by world peace. While we're sitting here fighting for inner peace. And if we can write our own story, then we can achieve that only if we want it. So yes. Yes, yes. Oh, there's no life in me. I know I remember. You know I'd always come for you. For you. No one but you. If you told me to. Except peace, bro. Listen here, you little snot. Okay? I get what you're saying, but it's just so hard not to let things affect me. If you really want it gone, if you really do, you could find it in yourself somehow to rewrite your story. Yes, it will always be there as a marking, because once written, you can't erase it clearly. Okay? And it's hard to find inner peace in a chaotic world. Don't let the world affect you. And I say this because if you can erase your past, okay? Clearly, it's not going to be completely erased. If you can erase that failure, there's going to be a little mark. Everybody's going to see that little mark. Now, will they figure it out? Maybe. But in the chaotic world, okay, in a chaotic world, couldn't you yourself find something else to cover it up with? And by that, I mean if you can cover it up with something of such boldness that you can't see through it. You want to know what that is? I'm going to go ahead and tell you. What it is. Okay. I'm purposely putting these awkward silences in here because I want anticipation here. What it is you. You're the bold part. Because at first all they saw was a person that failed. And when you put yourself, your whole story that you have written for yourself, once you do that, they'll always remember it because it's always a marking. But you'll be able to see through it. You won't be able to see through it as clearly as what I meant. I was watching this video and there was something to see through. And if you can write it bold enough by yourself, no help, by yourself, because then somebody else is going to see it and they won't always be there. So if you can write it bold enough by yourself, then only you would know it was there over top of that. Okay. So the key to inner happiness, inner peace, I guess, is you, yourself. These are just my opinions, guys. You don't have to listen to me if I sound like a hippie or something, as Jacob thinks I do. I used to look like one. So. There we go. Sins of mine, what good bring us apart. That was bad. It's not too late. It's never too late. Yeah, I'm just waiting to hear what you guys think. or your opinion on it, I guess, on how to overcome failure. Why is it not even? Stop it. There we go. That looks better, anyways. You will not leave alone. No, duh. I have no clue what you're saying, in all honesty, so. Unless you mean like he dressed as a woman, then yeah, he did that a lot. It'll be alright. They'll hear you say you want to end your life. Maybe we'll turn it around, cause it's not too late. It's never too late. I won't see chat for a minute. I want to check something. Ow. My finger is killing me. Huh. Okay. What if we don't overcome it, but we let it teach us? So let it be a part of you, but not stay. I think I said something similar to that earlier. Because I was like, it shows you what to do and what not to do. Does that mean you don't want to do it later? Because the outcome could always be different? No. But does it mean that you learn when to and when not to? Then yes. Yeah. End your life. Okay, what else should we talk about, guys? Because right now I'm just sitting here awkwardly drinking my soda. So, what else should we talk about? What else should we talk about? Dang it, I didn't want to listen to that. There we go. Yeah, what else should we talk about, though? You left me here like a jar out line. The rain to wash away. Let's talk about what you're going to do when you reach 50 subs. I could do a lot. But I'm thinking I could do, like, I go ahead and start vlogging, like, tomorrow or something, if we do something. I could start vlogging, and it'll be, like, I don't know, just a vlog special, pretty much. I could do that. Could. But I don't know. What do you guys want to see? 50 subs. Where my body used to lay. You left me here like a chalk out lying on the sidewalk, waiting for the rain. Yeah, what do you guys want to see for 50 subs? Ow. I was going to do the duct tape challenge. That was 100 subs, smart one. That was 100 subs. Oh, Lord. What are you oh-lording about? What are you oh-lording? I actually do want to check my sub count, though. I think it's 47. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Getting there. Yeah, listen to this. Turn my heart open. I sell myself shut. It was 100. You told me 100. Tell me 100. It was 100. I'm staring at myself because I look weird. Trying to figure out, oh Lord, a lot of things. Well, stop it. I'm looking at the camera trying to figure out how I can make myself not look awkward, you know? I sold myself shut. I feel like this is the best way I could. It's right here. There we go. Just to feel. It's my own advice. Hold BRB, gonna watch that vid. Excuse me. Man. In my hands, passions in my nature. Tonight is all I stand. Tear my heart open, I sold myself shut. Weakness is that I can't see much. Our scars remind us that the past is real. Tear my heart open just to feel. I'm gonna feeling down. I just wanna be alone. Okay, so while we wait on Jacob, I didn't mean to sing. I apologize for whoever's deaf now. Apologize. I apologize for that. Ow. So once Jacob gets back and clarifies the answer, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this podcast. It's going to be a smaller podcast, but it's almost midnight, and I'm really tired, so. I'm going to edit a video after, I think. I'm going to, once I get thumbnail maker and I get an intro made, I'm going to start uploading videos. And then I'm going to figure out a way to get more channels. I need a gaming review channel. I need cringe channel. I need to do a lot, but all of it consists of sitting here, which means a lot of people think it's not tiring. I got to figure out how to do it, so it's kind of tiring. I got to make some thumbnails for tomorrow's videos. I got to do all this, all that. Oh, that's interesting. Listen here, okay? There's nobody that's a worse singer than me, except my little sister. My little sister's pretty bad. But we have sing-offs a lot. I win. She says she wins, but I know I win. I know I win. My mom doesn't want to say because she loves her kids, so she refuses. She's like, no, I love you both equal. And she's like, Leo wins. And in case you guys don't know who Leo is, that's the dog. It's my dog. Oh. Excuse me. Wearing my first Jeff Hardy shirt, I think. No. Yeah, it was this one. Yeah, this one was my first Jeff Hardy shirt, so that's cool. That's cool. We take feeling that I set. We make trying to find a meme. Trying to find a meme, but I can't find a good one. So, I mean, clearly all memes are good. Like, they're memes, for Pete's sakes. What is this? Get out of here. I know everything about you. I'm trying to find a meme and wait for Jacob, so apologies. Not finding any. Oh, wait, okay. The new COD, I hope no one says 13-year-old white kid. Oh, it's a gaming thing. You don't get it. To you guys, no, I'm not gonna show that because I feel like none of you, or not very many people here have Facebook, so. It's good. All good. I'll just awkwardly sit here. Okay, well, I found the meme, okay? You guys can read that. They say video games make you violent, but hundreds of years ago we burned people alive for being witches, so probably humans are just garbage. So yeah, that's the meme of the podcast. That's the meme of the podcast. So anyways, guys, while waiting on Jacob, I just want, I can quickly read this if you guys want me to. It's very short. I don't know if I've read it before, but if I haven't, then hey. If I have, cool, whatever. I can read it, I guess. It doesn't have a name. I haven't named it. It's now called Closed. There we go. It's called Closed now. It's called Closed, so that's cool. No. Changed the song in case you guys didn't know. I went no and changed the song, so it was really funny. Do it! Okay, I'll do it. It's called Closed. They stay behind the closed door as the blood drips to the floor. Their hands shake in fear as it all becomes so clear. It stings and burns as it settles in. They suddenly remember all that had been. The abuse and the heartbreaks. Will someone help me for goodness sakes? They cry alone where no one hears. All they feel are their own tears. Having trouble sleeping every night. Wondering if it'll ever be alright. They walk to school scared to death. Wonder if they'll meet their final breath. The teachers never listens and students are all the same. Hurting other people, making them go insane. Their parents only care about grades. Why would they worry anyways? Always complaining that you're not good enough. Just shut your mouth. I'm not that tough. That's all. That's all it was. No joke. That's the whole thing. So it's really short, really simple. I wrote that a year and a half, 2 years ago, somewhere in there. About a year ago, I think, actually. So. Yes. Sorry, that was more awkward than me just sitting here. So. Let's try aim myself higher. Let's go. I'm gonna light it up. This video is amazing. Break! Let me know what you think of that little short thing. I kind of like it, kind of don't, in a way. Like, I reworded it the other day because it was weird. You posted that. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I know I did. Pretty much whatever I write in here, I post on there sometimes, so. Ow! Can't stand the way your faces take higher places. If I swear, if somebody just tuned in when I did that, that'd be funny. I like it as always. Don't know why, but okay. Yeah, I posted this one too. Oh well. Definitely read that one. I remember that one. Just looking to see if there's anything else I can do while waiting on Jacob. So. Yeah, I read that one. No, I don't want to listen to The Good Light. No. Cancel too. Oh, I will listen to Just Like You, though. That's a good song. I actually wrote this one last night, so I definitely know I have not read it. So, growing up, you wanted to become an adult, to make the rules and have money, and now we sit here with these problems, these thoughts of self-harm, these thoughts of what to do. We never thought it would be like this, so aching and chaotic. We now long for the days our parents would hold us, soothe us, get us through the night, never thinking of losing them. Now, they're gone. We hated them for leaving us, for helping us, yet love them for the same reason. We take these things for granted until you are carrying them to be buried. Something such a part of your life. The thing you thought was always certain is now nowhere to be found. So, I never finished that one. I just figured that was a good stopping point. So. Started writing that one earlier. Still leaning back really far, Ronald. There we go. That's better. Way better. I could be meek. I could be senseless. Sign me You're only in my way. I'll be just like you. Yeah, Jacob's not back, so I'm gonna just go ahead and end out the podcast, guys. It's been past midnight. I need sleep, so I'm gonna edit after this, and I'm asleep. Okay, so if you guys did enjoy the podcast, which was just me sitting here, really, so leave a like for me sitting. Insert bad meme. If you have any suggestions on what to talk about on the podcast or gaming suggestions, then go to my gaming videos for the gaming suggestions. But for podcast suggestions, go down below for something I can talk about on the topic. And if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button, that big old red subscribe button right below the video. Yeah, that one. Right below the title. And if you don't mind, then go ahead and hit that bell after you do, because that notifies you when I'm live and when a podcast comes. So, or when I start uploading videos. So until next time, guys, peace out, and hope you all have a good night's sleep. Bye.